Hello everyone, I'm going to be showing off my base really quick. Quick update from the last video, quite a bit of stuff happened. I used quite a bit of rock, even with dev commands. It took at least 6 hours before I even started to mess with it. Um, I came in, I need a little bit, this isn't perfectly even, but this is just about what I wanted to show off. So to start, on the inside wall, created a stone, like lined it all with stone. Here, I'm going to actually um, activate the dev commands if they're not already on. Let's just make this easy. So I added a stone wall on the inside, and then a wooden stake wall on the outside wall. In the middle, where the mode is, I dropped it down as much as you can see from the discoloration from the leveling of the ground. And I don't mind about the jaggedness for the most part. I'm worried about the evenness. I know it's not fully, but like I said, I'll work on it further. This is just for the foundation. Get out of here, deer. This is likely because I do not want to rebuild the boat area, more so the bridge. Look at all the dogs up there. I'm probably going, because the last boat is of course bigger, I'm assuming, I'm probably just going to have it built into this area as like a new dock. Maybe a boathouse, maybe even it all out. I'm not entirely sure yet. I know it's not good cut out, but it's not important. We'll move on. I evened the ground out. Both walls wrap around, and as you can see, it's kind of like a rice fields or whatever, but they're just foundations with natural. Some of them have natural ramps. This one does climb on. There's no uniformity necessarily. Like, it's just kind of like what I felt would look okay. It's not professional by any means. And a little divot right there that wraps around. That's not been changed, of course. The walls on both sides. I went up this high. It's not the best looking, but maybe I'll change it. Maybe I won't. I'm not sure yet. Maybe I'll just drop it lower. It's been flattened out here. This is a very big improvement. This used to be all grass last time, about a week ago. Wrapping around, wrapping around. I will be doing the drawbridges still. I just haven't decided where. Likely here is one of them for sure. So I'll be carving that back out and dealing with it when it comes about. But until then, these are relatively cleaned out, flattened. This whole plane is about yay big, and the smaller one for this size with a natural ramp going down, natural quote unquote. And then this one, I'm going to be building stairs for areas that don't have ramps if I don't decide, because I kind of like the uniformity and because it's a pain in the ass with the leveling. And I didn't use any mods, just the commands with all that. Another ramp right here. The area is very big. I'm gonna need a lot of light and structures to really balance it out, but I'm not worried about that right now. I can handle it. And then we got the freaking watchdogs apparently up there on the roof. Come down here. More. I flattened it out right here. I dropped it down. This is gonna be probably left like here, maybe more trees. Gotta slow down, lagging myself a bit. The final plane-ish goes down into like a beach, so this might end up being the dock. I'm not entirely sure. 2 docks, I don't know. Just looks like a little city at this point. This wraps around. Might delete that little snap and just go further out at this point. I can put like there's no point to add like boats in there. And I brought it up on this side. I'm gonna have to drop down there, but it's level relatively with like the walls, and yeah. And we're gonna get before I wrap it up here, because there's not much else to show. There's just mostly a lot of terrain leveling. If I can even render most of this. God, my mic sucks. Alright, let's get up here really fast. Get a good little idea without getting it out of view. Alright, there you go. So as you can see, the inner wall wrapped by the outer stake wall, and I'm likely gonna put the little barrier stakes, whatever they're called, that you put into the ground at one point somewhere, maybe in there, because a lot of mobs fall down there, and when I get attacked by the trolls and everything, they spawn in there. Here's nothing's really changed there. That's the same, and then later on when I add grass, but for now, this is just, you can see how much like elevation and just relative, this took forever. But yeah, that's the majority of this update, and I I believe we might see a boathouse right here as well, like a roofed boathouse would look nice, possibly if I can get it that high without it looking ugly, and an extra one in there for some reason. But nevertheless, probably about a week or two, probably not, I don't know, see where we go from there, and then I'll get another one out, and it just comes as we go. It's not perfect again, but goddamn, after like 6 hours before the dev commands, I was just done, and that was before I was making real progress. So, anyways, thank you everyone for watching this, and spending a couple moments here to look at what I've been working on. Have a great day, night, whatever it is for y'all, and see you on the next one.